ResourceLock has several functions for controlling it in detail. One is controlling the assignment destination when there are several previous process operations, and the other is controlling the resource lock time for each process. First, we will discuss the case when there are several previous process operations. That is, when there is pegging to several operations of the process that a resource lock task is assigned to. In this case, if assignments are made unevenly to the same resource quantity violation may occur. These combinations are useless as assignments are not possible. Therefore, in the initial settings, such combinations are avoided. Even if the resource quantity is increased, one of the previous process operations of order 11 is not assigned to resource furnace 2. As resource lock, disallow same resource is set to yes, it is assigned to a dummy resource. If the resource quantity is large and assigning multiple operations is okay, clear this setting. To clear the setting, set resource lock disallow same resource to no. This will allow Asprova to assign previous process operations to the same resource. Next, we discuss how to set the resource lock time for each process. Resource furnace 2 is assigned resource lock time PE. In other words, the resource is locked until the end of the next process production. Here, let's assume that the production process of item B2 is special and it needs to be locked an additional 6 hours after the end of the next process production. In such a case, in the master use instructions of the integrated master, we set an appropriate resource lock time and assign it. The integrated master also has a resource lock time property, so we set it to PE6H. Let's reschedule and compare the assignment results of item B and B2 resource locks. The resource lock of item B is up to the start of the next process production, but B2 is locked an additional 6 hours after the end of production. In this way, we can change the lock time for each process and suppress the process time by eliminating unneeded combinations in advance.